guys, welcome back to another video with Boy Trader, and in this video we'll be having a market breakdown on 75 index trade that I dropped on the channel. I made a trade call that I'll be expecting 75 index to break a particular zone. Then we'll be getting into the trade with a retest of that particular zone. So basically I have closed part of my positions at this point. I think at this point I closed some positions and I'm leaving a few positions to run up. I closed some positions basically, then leaving a few positions to run up. So it's actually a successful trade because I was able to flip about $45 account to $200. So let's go into the chart and analyze this index and see how you're able to get the opportunity on 75 index. So you all know, whenever you want to analyze, we start from the higher time frame. That's basically the daily time frame or the weekly time frame, but preferably the weekly time frame. So let's dive into the chart. So as you all can see on the weekly time frame, you can see clearly that 75 index has been in a long-term downtrend for quite some time now. So, and it broke a level. It's broke an important level, which is at this point. It's actually an important level in the market on the weekly time frame. So the market broke this level at this point, give us a little retest of it, like this break, a retest, then you can see market dropped a little bit from this point. So right now we can see market approaching this zone again. So what do we expect on how this level will be an important level? Technically we'll be expecting some market reactions on this zone. So let's move to the daily time frame to see clearly. So on the daily time frame, you can see that 75 index have been moving on a daily time frame uptrend. Like daily time frame picture is actually different, like because of the like basically the short term move. You can see 75 index moving in an uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows. So when we got to this point, we had like a first rejection at this zone. We had about 2 candlestick rejections, as you can see at this point. We had this red candle approaching here with then rejecting, then following it up is a bullish candle like this one in the middle that's also pushed to this level and also rejected. So I went lower to the, and we have identified our key levels. That's an important thing in the daily time frame. So basically we have this level as a key level because you can see price reacting to this point. Like you can see market reacting to this point, bouncing off this zone, coming back to test it again, bouncing off it again. Then finally the market broke below this level. Then we can see that on how the market broke below this level, we had kind of a break and a retest of this zone to confirm this level that gave us this bullish push to the upside. So this is an important level as well as this level again, because you can see market rejecting here, breaking below this level, rejecting here, broke below it, broke above it, then like with no rejections because of how the bullish and bearish pressures were at this zone. Then the same thing happened here. The market now was trading below this level, then approached here. You can see rejection. So technically I'm expecting our expected stepping 75 index to give us a rejection at this point, then a move to this point basically. So I was actually looking out for a buy that would break this zone, a buy from this level that will break this particular zone, at this point. So that's what gave me more confidence to take the short-term sell opportunity. So I'm actually long-term bullish on 75 index because of this market structure at this point and how the bearish pressure have been on for a very long time now. So I think this point is the bottom of the market. So we're expecting some kind of bullish presence in the market. So so I was expecting the market to give us a drop from this level back to this level. So technically I'm expecting a good buy opportunity from this point. Reasons are, you can see the market is giving us these higher highs and higher lows, this uptrend channel kind of. So you can see the first touch of this higher low, the second touch, and basically I'm expecting a third touch at this point. to give us a nice buy opportunity to break this level. So this would actually be a long-term opportunity for a buy, a long-term buy opportunity on 75 index. So let's move down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that 75 index, you can see how clear this market strength is on 75 index. You can see the high, the low, the higher high, the higher low, the higher high. Basically not a clear higher low, but then we had a fresh higher high at this point. So technically we're expecting a higher low, like the market to give us a couple of drops, but I'm not expecting the sell off at this point to be strong. Like I'm expecting a kind of a sluggish sell, like to tell us that there are few sellers in the market. Then after the market, then if the market can be able to give us a nice move to this point, we're expecting a good buy opportunity from this zone. We're expecting a good buy opportunity from this point. So that's my view generally on 75 index, but on the short term was a nice sell opportunity which we took advantage of. So let's move down to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, you can see that we had this channel that approached this point, the market creating this left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. That's one of the confluences that gave me the that's one of the confluences that I considered or saw before getting into the sales of this index. So on the break of this particular structure, like I gave on my Telegram channel, that I'm expecting stepping on 75 index to give us, and on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that there is actually a nice pattern that we saw here. We had this left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and this is actually a channel. This is a channel. So how this particular reversal formation formed there, I'm expecting the market to break out of this channel. That's what gave me the sell idea on this market. So I called a sell that I'm expecting, that I would be expecting the market to break this level and retest. So be entering on the retest of this particular zone. So we caught the sells on how the market retested here. We caught a couple of sell opportunities, sell trades at this point. I think I exited more of my positions at this level. Then I'm actually holding a few positions with my stop loss above my entry for me to safeguard this particular position. So but I'm still expecting more sell opportunities, but I don't know how it will move. So long term, we're expecting stepping on 75 index to give us a good push to this point, then a nice buy opportunity. So that's how I was able to call these sells on 75 index. That's actually, so that's it, guys. Hope you guys got a couple of things, my explanations and all of that. And to my new viewers, do it to subscribe, and to my returning viewers, shout out to you guys. You guys are the OGs, and let's keep doing what we do. Definitely we'll find success. So let's keep pushing, guys. Do have a wonderful day, and peace out.